Isn't it natural for me to defend my lover? Vallentyna isn't the kind of person who would pull tricks.
Edwin's face suddenly turned red. His fist clenched tightly. He bit his lip as if choosing his words carefully before continuing.
But that's not important. The issue is that suddenly changing the rules isn't fair.
Hopper continued, unfazed. His eyes remained cold.
We'll see if she's pulling tricks or not by raising the difficulty of the test. If you don't like it, just give up on joining. Simple choice, isn't it?
Edwin clenched his fist even tighter. Blue veins stood out on the back of his hand. Edwin, it's all right. I gently grabbed his arm. I could feel his muscles were as hard as rock. I'll take it, the entrance exam. I swallowed hard. The water of truth. Even the name sent chills down my spine. But if I could pass this, I had much to gain. Safe guild membership and desired information for someone with unclear identity like myself. In other words, this test was a risk I had to willingly take.
Vallentyna, that's too dangerous. There's no need to risk your life.
Edwin spoke urgently. His eyes were filled with concern. Dewey also fidgeted anxiously and added,
That's right. It looks too dangerous. Isn't there another way?
No, I'll do it. This is an opportunity I need. Edwin, you passed this test safely too, didn't you? Edwin and Dewey's faces turned pale. Hopper nodded with satisfaction.
Yes, admirable courage. Well then, prepare yourself. Let's all watch and see if you can speak only the truth.
Master Hopper's voice resonated heavily. He pointed to 3 crystal glasses prepared on the table. The clear liquid inside shimmered faintly. I understand. I'm ready. All eyes in the vicinity fixed on me. I could feel Edwin's worried gaze, but I didn't have the courage to look at him. A guild member with deep wrinkles etched on his face stepped forward to ask the first question. He stared at me intently and spoke with a serious expression.
First question, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
For a moment, my whole body seemed to freeze. Though it was clearly a basic and simple question, I was confused about how much to reveal about my uncertain identity. Who am I? I desperately tried to organize my thoughts. My identity is still uncertain. Should I say I was a princess? Or should I just say I was a slave soldier? But those are all in the past. Right now, I am. I took a deep breath. The air around felt heavy. I slowly opened my mouth. I am Vallentyna. I can use magic. I paused briefly and looked around. Everyone was holding their breath, watching me. I gathered my strength and continued. My magic is a bit special. It's powerful, but sometimes I can't control it. Last week, instead of a knight's arm, I accidentally destroyed a mithril armor, and I ended up blowing up the entire Merencia weapon shop. Well, I can't go to that street anymore. I grinned as I continued. But don't worry, my magic doesn't always do bad things. Recently, I shared power with some helpless frogs, and I suddenly connected with this this suspicious man. Well, I'm not sure if that was good. Anyway, I thought I heard small laughs in the tense atmosphere. Still, if you need my magic, just let me know, though you might want to get insurance first. Oh, and maybe a shield too, just in case. After I finished speaking, whispers could be heard around.
She destroyed mithril armor and the Merencia weapon shop. Wait, isn't that where Gale is?
Hard to believe someone like her has such power.
Master Hopper held out a glass containing the water of truth.
Well, if you've finished your answer, drink this.
I took the glass with trembling hands and drank slowly. Suddenly, a strange sensation spread throughout my body, but nothing happened. The surroundings instantly fell silent. Everyone's face showed clear surprise.
She drank the water of truth, but nothing happened.
Does she really have such power?
A smile spread across Master Hopper's lips.
Good, you passed the first one. Let's move on to the second question.
The air in the guild hall grew heavy. Having barely passed the first question, I swallowed my cold sweat and waited for the next. Master Hopper opened his mouth. His sharp gaze seemed to pierce right through me.
Second question. You said joining the guild wasn't just about bourbon. Then tell us your real reason for wanting to join.
I took a deep breath. My heart pounded in my ears. I was born under the Empire's law, lost many things, and now I'm applying to this guild to reclaim what I've lost. Master Hopper's eyes narrowed, and disappointment flickered across his face. My answer clearly hadn't satisfied him.
Your motivation's too vague. I can't accept this as an answer. Tell me in clear terms what you're looking for and why you want to join our guild to reclaim it.
For a moment, my heart seemed to stop. Cold sweat ran down my back. Oh no, he's not letting this slide. I desperately tried to organize my thoughts. In a way, what I've lost is Princess Vallentyna's life, since I, who was a slave, am already dead. But how can I explain all this? They might find out that I'm being pursued by Imperial forces, and I have to drink the water of truth. The gazes around me felt piercing. Edwin's worried look seemed to bore into my back. I could see how tense he was. One word I can honestly say is... I took a deep breath and slowly continued. What I'm looking for is... a dragon. The entire guild hall fell silent for a moment. Then, laughter erupted.
Ha ha ha, a dragon, that's absurd.
Dragons went extinct after the dark dragon of Emperor Tatenus.
Right, that was decades ago. What nonsense is this about dragons?
Mocking and skeptical voices came from all around. The guild members' faces showed a mixture of ridicule and doubt. Hopper frowned and asked. His voice was tinged with irritation.
What does this ridiculous dragon nonsense have to do with our guild?
I hesitated for a moment. Truth be told, I didn't know where the dragon was or if it even existed. All I had were the princess's old memories and Idryph's mention, but somehow I felt certain it was out there somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is. I continued with a serious expression. I hoped my voice wouldn't tremble. But I believe the dragon still exists somewhere. And don't all adventurers in our guild have some romantic notion about dragons? The room fell silent. I spoke more passionately. I felt something welling up inside me. Let's be honest, everyone. Those magnificent dragons. Just because you've never seen these beings that feature in every bard's tale, do you really think they're extinct? That majestic sight of massive wings cleaving through the sky. Do you truly want to believe that such grandeur is gone, where a single breath could start a forest fire and one sweep of a tail could reverse a river's flow? The guild members' expressions began to change. Some nodded with sparkling eyes, while others even became misty-eyed. I could feel the atmosphere gradually shifting.
That's right.
A muscular guild member spoke. His rugged face clearly showed emotion.
Truth is, every man's heart harbors at least one dragon. My dragon's name is Sparky.
Another cynical guild member cut in.
No, that thing in your chest is just indigestion.
Laughter erupted again, but this time it was jovial rather than mocking. Hopper shook his head as if he couldn't believe the situation.
Fine, drink the water of truth again. At least we should know if you're crazy or not.
With trembling hands, I lifted the crystal glass again. This time, I drank it without hesitation in one go. The cold liquid ran down my throat, but again, nothing happened. Suddenly, the entire guild erupted in cheers.
What a speech! Long live Vallentyna and dragons!
Let's go find dragons right now.
Let's find dragons. No, let's find booze first.
Everyone stood up and gave a standing ovation. I stared at them in bewilderment. I hadn't expected this reaction. But Hopper raised his hand to calm everyone down. His expression remained serious.
Wait, we're not done yet. There's one last question. Last question. Heck, Vallentyna, Edwin, you two hick. Really lovers.
Suddenly, a booming voice rang out. Everyone turned to look. It was Max, who had been scolded earlier for drinking. His massive frame stumbled forward. His face was flushed red and his eyes were unfocused and hazy. Hasty Cake Club, where every bite is a taste of sweet adventure. Ready for a more adventurous flavor in your life? Subscribe and taste the magic.